I'm at the halfway point, people. 5 more episodes. Hello, welcome back to my channel, everyone. And if you're new here, welcome. This is Asha Media TV. My name is Asha, and I like to watch, react, and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So, in today's video, I'm going to be watching and reviewing episode 6 of season 5 of The Expanse, titled Tribes. But before I press play on this episode, I do need to cover some very basic stuff. So if you're new to my channel, please stick around and listen up. Number 1, this is a spoiler-filled reaction video. Spoilers ahead related to The Expanse up until this episode. Spoilers ahead, spoilers ahead, spoilers ahead. You've been warned! And number 2, it is very possible you've come across older videos on my channel, from like season 1, where I was showing picture-in-picture reaction type videos. Unfortunately, for very valid legal reasons, I no longer provide those kinds of reactions here on YouTube. Instead, what I offer is a watch-along type of experience, and if you want to find out how that works, in terms of like how to watch along with me, because there are 3 ways you can go about it, go into the description box below, check out the timestamp that says overview of my watch along style, and there you'll get a full explainer. But if the watch along thing is not your cup of tea and you prefer a more stress-free way to watch me watch this episode, I do offer an alternate version of this reaction with bonus content that you're more than welcome to explore, and details about that is in the description box below as well. And lastly, until I catch up, meaning like I'm finished this season and I'm pretty much where everybody's at, where they're waiting for season 6, until that point in time, if you're going to leave a comment, please start off your comment with no spoilers, followed by a non-spoiler comment. Otherwise, I'm skipping right past it and I'll miss out on the insightful, productive, constructive information, hopefully, you want to leave for me to read. Before I describe to you the 3 ways you can watch along this episode with me, let me just quickly describe to you what a watch-along video is. A watch-along type of video is where the viewer is responsible for having their own copy of the material that is to be watched. In turn, the host of the video, which is me, provides verbal or visual commands to play, pause, rewind, or stop the material. In a nutshell, for valid legal purposes, the host does not show in full the copyrighted material being watched. How to watch along with me as a YouTube viewer or subscriber. Since I get this question 99% of the time from viewers of my reaction to Supernatural, I'm going to use an episode of Supernatural as my example when describing these 3 ways to watch along with me. The first method I'm going to describe is if you're more interested in listening to me react to the episode. Step 1, get access to the TV episode on your TV, a computer desktop, laptop, or tablet. Step 2, using another mobile device, such as your smartphone, go to my YouTube channel, Asha Media TV. Then, select the video corresponding to the episode you're going to watch with me. Step 3, go to the description box area of the selected video. Click on the timestamp indicating countdown to the start of my reaction. And then, take note of the starting timestamp I have indicated visually and vocally. Step 5, go back to the episode on your TV, desktop, laptop, or tablet, and line up the episode at the same timestamp I've indicated in my video. Step 6. Press play on my YouTube video and count down along with me to start the episode at the same time as me. As you watch along with me, listen out for my verbal cue or look out for my visual cue when I'm pausing, rewinding, playing, or stopping the episode. Also, if needed, take advantage of the additional visual tools provided, such as the on-screen timer, to help you stay in sync with me should for whatever reason you get out of sync with me watching this episode. This second method is if you're more interested in watching my facial reaction to the episode, especially if you've seen the episode a gazillion times. Step 1. Get access to the episode on your laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Step 2. On your smart TV or desktop computer, go to YouTube and to my channel at Asha Media TV. Then, select the video corresponding to the episode you're going to watch along with me. Step 3. Go into the description box area of the selected video. Click on the timestamp indicating countdown to the start of my reaction. And take note of the starting timestamp I have indicated visually and vocally. Go back to the episode on your laptop, tablet, or smartphone and line up your episode at the same timestamp I've indicated in my video. Press play on my YouTube video and count down along with me to start the episode at the same time. As you watch along with me, listen for my verbal cue or look out for my visual cue when I'm pausing, rewinding, playing, or stopping the episode. And if for whatever reason you are out of sync with me, be sure to use the additional visual tools provided, such as the on-screen timer, to get back in sync with watching along with me. This final and third method is if you're equally interested in watching my facial reaction along with watching the episode. This is normally how I go about watching other YouTubers who provide watch-along styles. Step 1. On your desktop or laptop computer, open a whole new window and get access to the episode. In this case, I'm using Supernatural as my example, so we're going to access episode 6. Since I'm using episode 6 as my example, I've accessed it and paused it at the beginning of the episode. Next, you're going to open a brand new window, go to YouTube, go to Asha Media TV, go to Videos, and select the video that you're going to watch along with me. In this case, we're going to select episode 6 of the 3rd season of Supernatural as my example. Pause the video, scroll down, and go into the description box area. And where it says countdown to the start of my reaction, click on the timestamp. Listen to me until I've mentioned where I'm starting the episode at. So in this case here, I'm starting the episode at 1 minute and 4 seconds. So pause the video, go back to your first window, and line up at the time frame that I'm mentioning. So I've mentioned 1 minute and 4 seconds. And on my streaming service, that's where I've lined up. Obviously, it's going to depend on where you're accessing the episode. In my case, I access it from Amazon Prime Video. If you're accessing the episode from other sources, you'll have to use their tools to line up at the same place. Next, what you're going to do is go back to the second window, and you're going to resize it to be as big as possible. Don't let it take up the entire screen. In fact, I do not recommend that you open up or expand my video itself. Otherwise, you won't be able to do the next step. So as you see here, I'm just going to line it up completely as big as possible in order to get a better view. Once you've resized window number 2 to your liking, you're going to go back to the first window where the episode is at. And then what you're going to do is size it to be small enough but visible enough so that it is side by side with my facial reaction. So something like this is ideal, so that you can watch the episode as well as listen to what I'm saying or reacting about it. Next, you're going to press play and count down with me and try to press play at the same time. So there I am. I'm ready to count down. And then you're going to press play as I'm pressing play. And there you have it. The episode is playing. I'm reacting. And when I pause, you pause at the same time. And when I stop, you stop at the same time. And when I rewind, you take note of where I'm rewinding to or how many seconds I'm going back. In fact, let me show you right now how that can work. So I'm going to pause the episode, and I'm also going to pause my video. I'm going to go into the timestamp, and I'm going to look for one of my pauses. So as you can see here, I have one at 3:06:40. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to pause the video, open back up my episode window, which is window number 1, and I'm going to pause at the same time that you see here on my video. So that was at 3:016. And here we can line up at the same place. There we go. So that's where I'm paused at. And so while I'm giving my commentary, you know exactly what I'm talking about or what I'm referring to. So let's check it out. Play. There I am ranting about something related to that episode. Okay. And then once I'm ready to press play, just listen out to when I'm doing my countdown, and then you continue to watch the episode along with me. So there you have it. As long as you have access to a desktop computer or a laptop, you can watch along with me using multiple windows. So hopefully my explainer on how to watch along with me is clear, and at least one of these methods are the best way for you to watch along with me this episode. If you're ready, let's go. Hello. Okay, I'm at the beginning, 0000, ready to count down to play. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. I don't mind the recap for a show like this. It's really useful, especially for viewers like me. But there are other shows I watch where it's like such a spoiler to watch it. I hope that worked. One of you made a comment on my YouTube that makes me think that another big character is going to die at the end of the season. I'm like, oh no. Oh. I don't think we've ever seen her cry, huh? She still can't find her husband. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, that's good. Yay! Oh my gosh. My heart is breaking for her. I think he's dead, though. But I'm hoping to be surprised. Welcome to Canada. All they're missing is a Canadian flag. I kid. Well, a little bit. Oh, wow. Oh. No! Charles? Yay! They got their superhero capes on. I'd be so suspicious. I hate to say it, but I knew he'd say that. Right there on your ship. Hmm. He's keeping his cool really well. Like, you couldn't tell by his behavior that his girlfriend's held captive somewhere. Ooh, that's new. Ah, Bobbie? Alex? Yeah. I love how it's labeled ominous music. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, good. Oh. Good job. Shoot. Oh, it's gonna tear her suit. That was cool. I'd like to see a behind the scenes on that that stunt. Yay! Ah, that's great. Until something bad happens in the next scene or so. Like this one. But oh boy. This was inevitable. I can see Marco cunningly making an example out of the big guy there. What's his name? Sin, I think. Of course. It's true. She's made her hate clear from the very beginning. Philip is quite in a pickle. Well, considering the excellent writing on this show, I'm just going to throw it out there as a possibility that Philip will come to his senses on his own. He'll witness something, right? That will create a perception shift of his daddy. So how long of a trek is it for them? No food, no water, nothing? Wait, her father was in the prison, right? So he's dead too. Or was it a different prison? Thankfully, the weather isn't too terrible for them. Any snacks? Okay. Yay, something to eat. Here, that line comes back around again. I know personally I've learned that the hard way. In many instances. I'm sure we all have at some point. I know I'm not supposed to ship anybody, but I do like them too. I can't deny that. Oh. Well, let's hope they're friendly. Okay. Oh. I hope they're not preparing me for her loss. I actually have a friend who's into that. He's invested hundreds of dollars. Anyway, yeah. That's true. I hope not. Maybe they'll make a good impression on him. The suspense on that end is pretty interesting. All right, here we are. Gemma. What you thinking? What you thinking? Uh, are they planning a coup against her? Yeah, because they're on Martian ships. Mm-hmm. Go ask Bobbie and Alex. I wonder. Didn't I say drummer would be perfect to save Naomi? I'll try not to hold my breath on it, but you know I'll dig it. Oh. Yeah, then it's total power there. He'll have his empire. His tone and associates. Huh. Okay, wait. I didn't fully get that. Pause. 3215. I'm gonna go back. Who was he talking about? Something like I know with Ganymede and the plants and all that. Woo! Prax, is he coming back? Okay. Let me just go back here. 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds. I think I'm good there. All right, so I'm at 3135. Gonna count down back to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Has he been talking to Bill Gates? Nico. Nico? Batman Nico? No. Hmm. Is it a coincidence the same name or okay. Something I love about this show. Nothing's really black and white. I understand his why. I just don't like his how, you know? There's Philip. Does she recognize him? And he shot them. Ugh. He's got his gun ready. Man, I think what sucks about this is, of course, it's wintertime. Then he's gonna have to take the time to put back on his clothes and everything. Huh? Whoa! Whoa, that was awesome. I I have to rewind. I'm sorry, but I love it. 3819. I gotta go back. 10 seconds. 20. 30. 40 is good. 3739. Yes, I do like gratuitous violence sometimes, especially when they're shot really well. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Technically, this is not gratuitous violence, though. So what about the sun? Was that a lie? The sun didn't shoot them. I guess the ice around the gun tip was a clue that it's fake, or? Yeah. Huh. Clarissa. Please don't kill off Clarissa. Not right now. I'm loving her right now. Just. Well, now they got a house. Yeah, Anderson does. Come on. So he doesn't know that. That's great. That's good. Oh. And what's her name? Caral. She's probably gonna slip it about Naomi. He just gave himself away though, right? Like Drummer's gonna put two and two together. I hope. This is Marco's worst nightmare. Oh, wait, is that a setup? Did Marco set him up to go have that conversation? Mm-hmm. It's a great stroke of luck for them, though. They got everything they need. She's one to protect. Oh, you're not holding. Okay. See where that goes. Oh, it's done. Okay. Cool. All right. Takeaways coming up. Another great episode from The Expanse, and obviously that's likely going to be the case till the end of the season. I have no doubt. Yes. I have faith. This is going to be a fantastic season to rank eventually. Probably the hardest season probably to rank. We'll see. Okay, so in terms of takeaways, I'm going to work in reverse in comparison to how I did it in for episode 5. So in this case, obviously, if you've been watching my reaction, I love any scene with Amos and Clarissa. This episode highlighted more of Clarissa's mindset versus Amos's mindset. And right there at the end, when Amos says the line, "I gotta go back to my crew," realizing that the measures they took to get what they want, as Clarissa was trying to point out to him, wasn't ideal. And as he said, Holden would have not approved of them going about that way. Now, I'm just going to throw out a blurb of what I think I interpret that to mean. And of course, I know at least one of you will clarify that in your own words for me in the comment section. Holden has always been someone that Amos kind of uses as a guide to being a better person, or perhaps going about doing things in a more productive manner. Because he feels that Holden is a good man. So when he says that line that Holden wouldn't have approved all that, "I gotta go back to my crew," is it because he feels by not being around that kind of influence, he may revert back to his old ways of doing things that actually is more regressive than progressive for him? Something along those lines? Let me know in the comments if I'm right on that, or it's something else completely. And the second aspect of this episode that is definitely memorable for me is all the sequence of scenes involving Drummer and Marco. Now, when it comes to Drummer possibly saving Naomi, I am hopeful, based on what I saw in this episode, that is going to be the case, especially that Philip kind of tripped up by making it seem as if he has contact with Naomi. I think Drummer picked up on that. Hopefully she'll do something about it. But I think that Belter that they swapped, Kamal? I think it was Corral. I think she might say something, because she can't stand Naomi, right? So I can see her making some snooty comment that may give things away for Drummer to realize that Naomi is on Marco's ship. Crossing my fingers. It's going to be epic to see where that goes. Now, when it comes to my thoughts and feelings about Marco, one of you asked me on my YouTube channel about whether or not my perception of Marco has changed since he was first introduced. And I could only presume you know who you are who left that comment. And I had replied back that my feelings or my thoughts about the Marco characters is very mixed. And if you watched my reaction, I said out loud that Marco's just one of those characters where I actually empathize and sympathize with his why behind many of the things he's doing. I just don't agree with the how he's going about it, because it's no different than how the Inners have went about it. They've built their empire, so to speak, on the blood and bones of Belters. And so turning it around again, as I've been saying repeatedly throughout my reactions, just doing the exact same thing in the reverse, it's like it nullifies any possibility of anything moving forward to an actual peace, as Drummer said. And it's interesting because I feel Drummer is, obviously correct me for those of you who are hardcore Drummer know-it-alls, which is like all of you. But I feel Drummer represents that mindset where she is a proud Belter. She knows her people have suffered, but at the same time, she knows Marco is dangerous, and regardless of his intentions, he's not a good person. He needs to be off the playing field, right? So I side with Drummer on that end, and that's the best way I can articulate it for now. So when it comes to Marco, it's a mixed bag. And as I said in my reaction as well out loud, this is one of those shows where there is no really black and white on anything. It's a lot of gray. And as far as I'm concerned, it's very much like, a leaning of 51 over 49. You know what I mean? It's just that 1% that tips you over to more to one side versus another. And my last takeaway from this episode is the action stunt sequences, primarily done by Cass Anvar, right? Alex in space. I really enjoyed watching that, and I had said out loud during my reaction, it'd be kind of neat to see some kind of behind-the-scenes featurette detailing how they went about doing that. I don't know if it exists. If it does, let me know in the comment section, because I definitely want to go check that out. But either way, that was a lot of fun to watch, and it's memorable for me only because I don't think I've seen that character do that kind of stunt in space, right? This is the first time it's been shown in that way. Pretty sure. But I know if I'm wrong, somebody will correct me. But it was a lot of fun, of course, to watch alongside that interesting fight sequence with Clarissa going all She-Hulk. I rewinded to watch that all over again. So yes, gotta throw that in there as part of the visual sequence of scenes that was really interesting to watch in this episode. So there you have it, everyone. That is my reaction and my key takeaways from this episode. I'm looking forward to episode 7. I can't believe in the way that I've caught up to this point of this series. It has been quite a challenge. And for those of you wondering about me reading the books, I am in the process of reading the Churn novella. And that's as far as I'm going to go for the books, to be honest with you. One of you suggested in the comment section that, to just take my time. And really, that was already my decision. There's so much when it comes to The Expanse. And at the same time, too, I'm going to be honest, I'm not emotionally equipped to deal with certain gatekeeper type fans when it comes to any additional commentary I may have about the books. I'll just leave it at that. Interpret that however you want. Either way, I'll read the Churn novella. I'm hoping to post a short and sweet video about it before I watch episodes 9 and 10 at the very latest, okay? So just look out for that. I'm not going to make it a big deal. As I've previously said before, I have a lot on my plate when it comes to reading. There are other properties to which I have a more vested interest in because of other properties coming up very soon in the fall. So when it comes to the books related to The Expanse, it's going to have to kind of take a back seat, likely until season 6 comes around. So just letting you know so I don't get any of your hopes up for anything beyond what I can offer right now. In any case, if you enjoyed this video, the best way you can show me is by following those 2 simple, friendly prompts you see there around the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. For now, thank you so much for watching, and until my reaction to episode 7, I'm tuning out, peacing out, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.